Hey there, it's me, Toasted Fresh, back once again to give you a little insight into my gaming collection and what I've been adding to it. And it's going to be Xbox stuff from now on, so we've jumped from the PlayStation ship over to the Microsoft side of town, and I'm going to show you some stuff I've collected for the original Xbox. It's going to be a short and sweet video because there's only 3 games to show you this time around. And we're going to start with probably the least impressive first day. Why not? We'll build to a crescendo. And the first game is Amped, which I got for 50p. And it's in the original case, which is what I've been looking for. I keep seeing it on the Classics one and going, nope, not having it. And I finally got it. And I got it complete, and you really can't grumble for 50p. You cannot complain about getting a game that is fully complete. It even has the little catalogue, which I've got this in a few games because it was one of those like early, very early, if not launch title. So it's got the advertisements for Blood Wake that I've got, Amped that I've got, Rally Sport I haven't, and Azuric I haven't got that either. I've got Halo. It's advertising Halo, Munch's Odyssey I've got, Dead or Alive 3 I've got, and Project Gotham Racing I've got. So I'm pretty well up on the early titles so far, and this is kind of, I think it's not playing it, I have to admit, I've never played this game. It's kind of like, I think it's their answer to SSX. It was Xbox's answer to SSX at the time, because SSX later went over, but I think at the point it was still just PlayStation 2. It wasn't until later on that the games arrived over and jumped onto the Xbox as well. So that was their kind of answer to that, because it looks very much in the SSX style of being a little bit more tricks and arcadey. But I could be wrong actually. It could be more that it's real world, I don't know, but I've not played it, so if anyone's played it you can tell me more about that. And another only Xbox, an Xbox exclusive game that I've got is Blinx the Time Sweeper, and that's the game that kind of started all that rewinding and the time messing with time that came about in games like Prince of Persia, the reboot of Prince of Persia, and later on in some other games, Shoot 'em Ups did it as well. Was it Time Shift or something like that? There was another game along those lines that used this kind of rewinding of time ability or slowing down of time. But this little guy was the first one to kind of bring that into gaming, I think. And that was £2.50 that set me back. And it was R-Toon who made this, and they were involved in one of the role-playing games, I think. On the Xbox 360, I think it was Blue Dragon they were involved in. It was either Blue Dragon or it was the other one, Lost Odyssey. One of those two they were involved in, making that with Mistwalker. But this was their big claim to fame before that. And it's a pretty solid kind of platforming puzzle game with a cutesy character. So this was kind of like their way of trying to compete with the Ratchet and Clanks. Let's just see when it came out. 2002, yeah, so around about the time of Ratchet and Clank and the Crash Bandicoot games, this was probably their attempt to try and bring games out to compete with them. They also had the Vex that came out after, as an Xbox exclusive first, before it came over to the PS2 as well. So that was probably their way of trying to get in on the platforming front. And last but not least, and there's no way in hell this ain't going to be my game of the video, and that is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and I shed out £9 for that, which is the most that I've laid out for a second-hand game for a while, since Silent Hill 2, the 2-disc edition. It's simply because I love this game. It was one of my favourite games for the original Xbox. When I finally got around to buying one, I bought this game and it was really one of the best uses of the Star Wars license that I think had ever been brought out up until that point. They brought in a new kind of storyline going back to way before the events of the films, and there were some good characters in it, decent storyline, a decent-ish villain, and it was just refreshing at the time. I mean, there's been similar games brought out after that, the second one and Jade Empire, but this kind of started something off, and it was just a really well made game. Like I said, BioWare who made this, they later on went on and made Jade Empire, which was another absolutely amazing game, but this is in great nick. The instruction booklet's in fantastic shape. I've got the second one. Sadly, it hasn't got the instruction booklet with it, so this one, at least I got it in great condition and with the instruction booklet. But there have been my 3 original Xbox games. If you want to put your little thoughts in on those 3 games, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. That's all I got time for. It was just a short and sweet video to show you what I've been collecting for the original Xbox, and just give you a little bit of an insight into what I've been collecting. But thanks again for watching. That's all I got time for, and it's game over from me.